So essentially, what this car is, it's a completely. I'm going to be assuming you know things about Scrap Mechanic, you the viewer. So if I say things you don't understand, it's too bad. Anyway, so this is a car, and it's completely non-fuel powered, so it doesn't require any of this engine nonsense, because that requires fuel, and fuel's expensive. You know, it runs out. Then you got to go into the ocean, you got to fetch the oil. No. I'm just going to move past that. So in this car, instead of having fuel, this is based off a design by a YouTuber, but I've heavily modified it. But not the base drive. So the base drive is just a lot of pistons, 5 per wheel, that turn around 360 at this little engine slot can show you. That just turn around 360 in a loop, in a looping motion, and that just powers the drive, and it goes really fast, but I'll show that later. And then I also have all the armor. This is all level 2 metal, so it's pretty durable. I think it can take 3 hits from the Theo, if I remember. Yeah, probably something like that. The main, driver's seat is pretty well armored. They get these like wall-looking things. All the wheels have also level 2 metal, like this. I used to do it like this, but then I realized that actually interfered with the contact on the road, so I just stopped doing that. The entire underside is all wood to try and conserve on the whole, weight thing, because this thing, when I take this off and put this back on, you'll notice I've adjusted it to it, but it drops down. And without these being freaking level 3 pistons on max, it'll droop down. These ones are just consistently level 2, they're just like there for keeping the wheels touching the ground. Anyway, yeah, so I modified it so that it has this big ass hole in the middle. Let's just test without the thing there. Just test how fast it runs. It goes very quickly. It's a fast thing for having no fuel. There you go, look at that. It's pretty good, eh? Climb any mountains. Because the thing is with a fuel car is that when you climb a mountain, the fuel is measured not of the amount of rotations of the wheel, but the amount of that you hold down the W trigger, or the W button. So if you're climbing a mountain making like no ground, maybe a meter every second, then you're not actually getting that much mileage, because you're just holding down the W key, and by the time you're up a mountain, you've spent a whole fuel can. Now you can have reserve fuel, like in these chests here. I have reserve fuel for the motor here. I guess when I want to cut stuff down. This is a motor connected to the trigger. So that probably sticks something at the front, like a saw blade, and cut something down. And but we don't really want fuel. We want to have no fuel. I thought about using electric engines, then I realized you had to upgrade them all the way, and they weren't even that fast. So I opted for this option. It works very, very well, as you just saw, and as you'll see right now. It just goes really nicely. It makes no noise at all. And yeah, it's just nice all around. Only problem is that this machine is very, very back heavy. I had to add all this iron works on the front here, and all this stuff, not only just for protection but for the weight, to counteract this big ass thing here. What you see it, it did it once, but look, it drops down. That's not good. I also have this back thing, so in case bots come around, they get stuck on that instead of on the wheels. This is this little spot where the wheel can get hit, but meh. I have spares. You used to be able to go under the carriage, but you still kind of can. It's kind of hard though. Yeah. Well, come on. Okay. But yeah, it's a great car all round. I lost my old car, which was fuel powered. It was a nice car, but I lost it a bit ago in, I think, that direction. There's a ton of loot on it. I'll find it one day. But I lost it because it ran out of fuel. Can't have you having that. Yeah. But yeah, this thing is great. The only downside is that when you're trying to make really precise movements, it does this thing where you hit W key once and it'll go forward a bit more than precise. But hey, it's fine. Overall, it has a great brake time. Look at this. Okay, well, don't. What the fuck was that? Okay. Don't look at that. That was a mistake. Me and that have something in common. Look at that. Look at this. if you go along the road, you know, you just, oh yeah, it will spin over, not too good. But hey, look at this, duh. That's a pretty good stop time. I think if I reverse it would actually make it worse. I don't know, it just makes it better, look at that. But yeah, it's great all around, it's really responsive thanks to these turning thingos. It's really well armoured, really dense, knocks aside the bots like nothing. It used to be a very skeleton thing. If you see the video that the guy makes it on, it's like literally 4 blocks straight down the middle and that's it. I like having my cars nice and armoured. It works nicely. Yeah, it's great. So I love ramming into these fuckers. Now, I want to test. When I kill this, so let's just test killing it. Oh, you bitch. Just, yeah, pull it down. This pickup. Will it? It does! Let's go, it's low enough off the ground. On my older car, it used to be low enough off the ground, but then I made some upgrades and it was too far off the ground and it couldn't just like pick up stuff like that. And that is really useful because you just get some roadkill and free stuff. Oh yeah, you will notice that the top wheels will come off every now and then, but that's fine. That's a nothing. Who cares about that? In the meantime, I might as well show you the rest of my base. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to chew it up. Yep, very cool. This is the rest of my base right now. This is a bit of a newer world. But yeah, I got all the stuff around. Just using the workshop. I will build up on top of the workshop next. I don't have the on Reddit. It looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's my cow, Bessie, because I couldn't think of a better name. She makes milk. She's great. Yeah. Not really much else, eh? Oh yeah, I got these walls off here. Oh my freaking Jesus. I need to start using circuit boards. My ashen stuff over here. The cow pen. Bunch of junk over here for aesthetic reasons. And then all my farming stuff I still haven't got around to. I had a little thing for my drill. Double radio is always the way to go. Let's just be fair. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great over here. Oh yeah, you got this thing. That's nice. It's always nice to have that. Oh yeah, and this my logger. Yeah, this thing's great. You stick one of the big thing goes here, and you remove this, which is really easy to do because it's really nice and big. Pop it back, it'll just lay in these supports, and then activate this. You hit this to adjust where it is. You can only shut truck 2 at a time, then you can hit this button over here and it makes it push forward. And this makes it go down, that makes it turn with this electric motor, which is great for freaking the amount of time you can grind it. That's not connected to anything. Yeah, it's great. It is really fantastic. And I got this chest full of the wood and this stuff. Working on building this wall too. That'll take a bit though. Because brick isn't hard to come by. Now I'll get some more next time I go mining, but hey. But yeah, overall I freaking love this car. This car is amazing. This car is the best. Took a little while from having it like a skeleton, like I said earlier, to looking like this, but hey. It's great. The thing about this is that you can also put like a craft bot on top of here, or any bot you want there. I like actually having a refine bot inside my car, which is what my last one had. Or I could have. On top of that, I think I can, speaking of on top of that, look at this. I think this works without toppling it over too much. Oh, no, it's too hard. I can drive backwards, but yeah. My old mod could do that easily. Great 6-wheeled thing it was. Yeah, this is great overall. Would definitely recommend you try and build. Or just whatever the other car you want to build. Doesn't really matter to me.